say, I can't afford. And I was just very honest about it. I can't afford. That's what shocks me with Africans today, that they just can't say, I cannot afford. They still want to go and live life the same way they did, even when things are different. So at the time, so that was also another thing that, Pumla, when you have savings, you saved for a financial goal, but that's all you saved for. You should be able to have also saved for something else, because now my whole salary in my calculations, that even because I didn't want to get more money, I could have got more money from my employer, but I didn't want to be overly indebted. So I decided all my salary would be going in the house. You know, when houses are going up, they tell you a plan, but different things start happening. Money starts going, different things are happening, and you have to pay for them.
Right.
So that's really what happened. All my whole salary, everything just used to go. I had no extra income. That also was a turning point in my life that taught me it's very dangerous to depend on one source of income. Very dangerous. And that's when my mind started growing. So that was one turning point. It taught me different lessons. It taught me about borrowing. It taught me about saving for something beyond just one financial goal. And it taught me, it taught me to be how I'm able to reduce my expenses. It's possible.
Yes.
It's possible. I don't have to live at the same life that I was living. So that was the one point. After that, my life changed. I started saving for different things.
But now you're living in your own house.
Now I'm inside my house, and the peace of mind. You know, there's that debate of build your home or rent, or build rentals and generate income. And I always say that debate can never be won. Everybody does what they want. I don't think there's any standard practice or theory that demands that building a home is liability, or renting, you're pouring money. But me, there was peace of mind. It just depends on your value system. Me, I had peace of mind. I've told you, for me, they taught me how to be happy.
Yes.
Me, as long as I'm happy, I know I'm doing the right thing.
Yes.
So I was really happy in my home. We settled in with my son. It was nice. This was 10 years ago now, I think. Yeah, about 10 years ago. Actually, I celebrate 10 years this year. Oh, clap for me. Yay.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, so after that, my practice of my management of my money completely changed. I started to save for more things. That's when I started to save for an emergency fund. That's the point I sat down and realized my son is 7 years old. And much as I had a great education at Makerere University, I would like my son to have options. I would like for my son to be able, I don't want to reach a point when we are going for university and there's a course that he would really like to do that he's interested in, and it's not really being offered where nearby.
Yeah.
And it is really what he wants to do. And then now I have to settle. So I decided at that point, when my son was 7 years old, to start saving for his university. And I've been doing that consistently ever since. So much so that because of that thing I learned that came rang supreme, that of having different sources of income, because I was basing my strategy based off my income.
Yes.
Then I started to get more different other income streams. I'm a talker. You can wake me up and I'll talk forever. So I started to make money off speaking engagements, talking, influencing, podcasting. I started to just talk. So people now call me a lot to talk and they'd pay me money. So now I realized my money was changing. I started to get, rising in my career. I started getting more money. So I reached my goal faster. When I reached my goal, I decided, you know what? Let me be able to send this boy in college for his A-levels, if possible. So I set up another goal for that, because I had reached the other goal. So I said, let me set him up. I set that up. And now that one is the one that's running against an emergency, a retirement. I'm corporately employed, and I have pension. I have money saved that the bank, pays for me, but I don't know. I have to have my own. It's only a certain amount. I don't know what can happen.
Yeah.
So I have to have an amount that is for sale, and I have different financial goals, different things. So that turning point of building a house, to be honest, that's really what triggered a lot of my thought processes. But let me tell you the one that completely changed my life. And something that I know keeps people behind is just a lack of knowledge. Nothing else. Lack of what to do and how to do it. Bank of Uganda offers a certified financial literacy course training. It does it for free. All you have to do is prove that you're going to use the training to impact, to influence, to train other people. That's really, so you have to be in a position of influence, can I say. Corporate influence, not this influence of I'm an influencer. No. Institutional influence. But the demand has, at the time I did the course, the demand was not that high. So they'll get people from the bank and then also people from outside.
Right.
But now the demand is so high. So every time I have this conversation, the bank gets overwhelmed with requests. There is a waiting list of like 7 years now. There's just too many people. The demand is so high. So at the time I did it, the demand was not as high. So I got a certification. I am an economist, Barack. I have had good quality education, as I say. I live to talk about policy to do with finances. But I needed somebody to tell me that Pumla, in between making money and saving money, this is the how to manage the money in between. Because we can't get rich, we'll make money. That one is a given. But what you do in between before you spend, somebody literally had to tell me